Hello, everyone. It's me again, Al Brown Spencer. Today is Sunday, the 10th of May, 2026, and it is 4:30 in the afternoon. Uh, my situation is getting worse and worse and worse, and my health is deteriorating over and over and over again. And the reason for this, the insects that they infested me with. I have just discovered that my left eye is going. The white of my left eye, just next to the black, the cornea, there is like a small circle about 3 millimeter diameter that it's not shining like the rest of the eye, and this is exactly the spot where the insects gone inside the eye itself, and I feel them wiggling there and moving inside and biting and so on. And this circle, literally, the shining of this circle gone, and it became yellowish, darkish yellowish, and I don't know. You cannot see it in the camera, but in person, if you look in my eye, you can see it clearly. And literally, I can feel the insects inside my eye, inside the ball of my eye, in this spot where the white is, and they are wiggling and moving and biting, causing sharp pain every now and again. And I don't know how long it's going to take until they breach or get in the right eye. Not only this, the insects are in my stomach and intestines, and I feel them wiggling and moving and biting every now and again. And of course, they are in my ears, and these are the ones who are the cause of this trouble, the ones in my ears, because these are the ones that were used to infest me, and they took my ears, their den, and from there they produced these larvae, and the larvae are spreading everywhere in my body, in my eye, in my nose, my sinuses, in my throat, inside my lungs, in my stomach, everywhere. And for those who haven't watched my other videos and wondering why I'm not using the health system, the health service here in Spain failed me big time. I went already to 3 hospitals here in Spain. One in Donostia San Sebastian, the main hospital, and literally they mocked me, and the doctor implied that she thinks that this guy may have a mental health problem, and she called 2 psychiatrists who talked to me and so on, and she didn't help me at all. I went to another hospital in Laredo in Cantabria, the same. The doctor didn't help me and again referred to mental health, and he said to me, he cannot help me, they don't have tools, and so on. And then he said, in Santander, there is a big hospital, they have all the tools. Which I went to the 3rd hospital, and literally, the doctor who met me again referred to the mental health. And he said to me, then bring samples. If you bring samples and all of this, we can take a look on it. And after 2 weeks of the first appointment in Santander main hospital, after I gathered samples in the medical jar that he gave me, and the video that I took of some of the insects, and I went there, and literally the doctors, but another doctors, they refused to help me, and they were so reluctant even to, take my explanation, what needs to be done. Not only this, when I was so upset and I spoke to the doctor with a loud voice, despite the fact that I was so polite and respectful, and I was not threatening in any way, form, or shape, they called the police and they called the security, and literally they pinned me down and injected me with a tranquilizer, and they put me in a medical bed, and they tied or strapped both hands, both feet, and my waist to the medical bed. And they kept me in the medical bed a whole night. And it was an agony and a torture on its own. And I can give you details. And they kept me in the psychiatric warden. They put me in a psychiatric warden in the main hospital in Santander for 3 days. And then they released me because, of course, nothing wrong with me, and there are insects and all of this. And now I am afraid to go to any hospital. Now I am afraid to ask any hospital for help, any public hospital, because I am afraid they might try to section me, or they might this and that. And the insects are destroying me and killing me slowly. And this is the fact. I am dying slowly. The insects are killing me slowly, and they are destroying my organs and my body bit by bit. And I have no doubt if they gone to my stomach and my lungs and all of this, which they did, they can go to any organ in my body and so on. And they are destroying me. They are destroying my body bit by bit. And now started the consequences and the aftermath and the destruction appear. The destruction of these insects started to appear. First thing, my eye. My left eye, just here on the right side or the left side of my pupil, here in the white, one circle about 2.5-3 millimeter. The shining of the eye gone from it completely. This is exactly where I feel the insects moving and biting every now and again and wiggling and so on. And it became yellowish and so on. And I don't know what's going to happen. And I don't know. And it's obvious that my abusers, these politicians and those bastards responsible for infesting me with these insects, they are either going to kill me with these insects, or they are just leaving it to destroy or to cause as much damage as possible to my body, to cover up for what they did to me with their chemicals and drugs that they have been dosing me for years with. And of course, these bastards, they claim whatever they want, and I don't know how to explain this, but these bastards are twisted, demented bastards. They are trying to prove that they might be doing something good by causing or doing something bad. So they might come up in the end with something to say, oh, we infested him with these insects because of this, it's good for him. It's unbelievable. But what is happening to me now, that these insects are destroying me bit by bit and killing me slowly, and I am afraid to go to any public hospital here asking for help. And I don't know what to do. Every day I go, and for 2 months now, I have been asking people for help and so on, in terms of, to help me to get rid of these insects and so on. And nothing. And I feel it. My health is going down every single day. Every single day, these insects in my body, since about almost 2 months ago, these insects are killing me slowly and destroying my body bit by bit. And the first sign, my eye, where they actually gone in, and literally they are, I don't know what destruction they are doing, but straight away, if you look in my left eye on this side to the pupil, you will see this small circle, and this is exactly where they are, and so on. And they are in my stomach, and I feel them moving in my stomach and biting. I don't know what to do. I came to Spain to apply for asylum and maybe start a new life and get justice. And literally, I did not get any justice, and I'm still being abused and tortured in many ways. And above all of this, they are destroying my health bit by bit. And they infested me with a deadly parasite that literally is killing me bit by bit. I don't know what to do. Please help. I need help. Please help me. These insects are killing me. My eye, I'm losing my eye. My eye is going. But this is not the worst of the situation, because I know I will die. I know these insects are destroying my body and my organs slowly. At least the eye, we can see the destruction. We can see what's happening. But inside the internal organs, my liver, my kidneys, and many other organs, what I can feel 100%, my stomach and my intestine. They are there, and I feel them moving around, and I feel them wiggling, and I feel them biting when they feed. Unbelievable. And no one is helping. And I don't know what to do and where to go. Please help. If anyone genuine, anyone who is honest and honorable, please help. I am dying and these insects are killing me. And the health system here in Spain failed me big time, and they have left me to die slowly, and I'm dying slowly. And if I don't die and someone help me, I don't know what destruction these insects have done so far. And as I have said it so many times to anyone who knows about, biological weapons and who knows about stuff like this, these insects, first thing, the ones in my ears must be removed completely physically. And the 3 hospitals I went to, all what they said, oh, we cannot see the insects, we only can see fungus. And I asked the 3 hospitals, the doctors there, okay, if you can only see in fungus and you cannot see the insects, move the fungus, clean the eye and look clearly for the insects and you will find them. If not, the fungus itself are the insects. Like the insects are taking the shape of the fungus, or they are white from the top and they have but they refused. They refused and they failed me big time, and they put me in a psychiatric for 3 days. And I am literally left helpless and hopeless. And even diving and catching fish to eat. Today I dived again as usual to trying to catch fish to eat, and I caught some fish, but diving 5 meters or deeper straight away, I lose my balance and I feel sick and so on. And that never happened to me. Never. And the deepest I dived was 12 meters or 11 something meters. And nothing, no problem at all. And also my lungs, I cannot hold breath longer because I know they are there and they are feeding and they are sucking my blood, and I don't know what damage they are doing. So please, anyone watching this, please help. I am dying slowly and these insects are destroying my body bit by bit. And my abusers know exactly what these insects do. And they know exactly that they are killing me slowly. And even if it's not their goal to kill me with these insects, it's to destroy as many as possible of organs or cause me as much damage to cover up for everything they did to me with the chemicals they gave me and so on and dosed me with. Please help. Please help. Please help. As I said, number 1, these insects in my ears, the mothers or the producers of the larvae must be removed physically. And there are at least another 1 or 2 in the van. They must be removed as well from the van. And the van must be cleaned and so on. The second step is to find out what medical treatment or what drug or what chemical that can kill the larvae inside my body without leaving any side effect or any damage. Then I can take this medication for at least a week. And that's the only way to make sure 1 week, not less than 1 week, to make sure. And taking the drugs or the treatment, the chemical every single day, at least twice a day, to make sure that every tissue of my body that this drug or this curing drug or chemical gone to. So any part of my body where these insects are will suck the blood and will die. And this is the only way to treat me. So please help. Please help. Please help. Thank you.